Let's go ahead and visit this little village. You finally made it here, haven't you? Such a long way. We're all behind Lady Lyndis. All of us. Here, take this. Use it in your battle against Lundgren, please. It's an energy ring. It'll increase your strength and magic power a bit. There are lots of items that augment your abilities. These are hard to come by, so think carefully before you use them. Of course, not using them at all would be a terrible waste as well, right? Items like this might vanish once you've used them. Bear that in mind and use them wisely. After that, we got an energy ring! Yeah, I think that's another one of those stat-boosting items that we saw earlier. In which case, if it increases power, you can guess who that should probably go to. Definitely Lyn. Let's see, that's the energy. Let's see, increases magic or strength by 2 points, vanishes after use. Definitely want to give that to Lyn, without question. And she is the one that definitely needs a little bit of a boost in power. I think we'll go ahead and finish this guy off with Lucius. Oh, can only do one hit, huh? Let's see, man, everyone else is pretty beaten up. Yeah, it would be nice to heal all of them up to max, wouldn't it, here towards the end. But let's go ahead and put Kent up here. Can make room for Urk to snipe this guy once. Then we'll finish him off with Lucius. I guess the end is nigh. I mean, we're almost there, man. Lucius. Oh, wow. I thought maybe I could get right there, but that was not the case. Let's go ahead and get up close. Oh, wow. I only have one more lightning. I did not even notice how low that had gotten. Alright, we might want to buy lightning for Lucius because, I think he's the only one that can deal, like, the good damage to the boss, so... And of course, he's about as useful as Sarah is right now, unfortunately, but go ahead and move everyone up if we can. Yeah, we'll do that. I'll just have, Wallace catch up with Lyn later. Or I can just have Nils refresh. He can get up there to Lyn quicker. There we go. Or more quickly, faster, whatever. English is a stupid language sometimes. Alright, Wrath, yeah, you just go ahead and work on knocking the snag down again. I guess Florina would be a better person to actually buy this stuff because she can get around so quickly. Okay, this is the wrong one. That's not what I wanted. I needed to go to the item shop and get a thunder. Oh no, it wasn't thunder, it was lightning. There we go. So I had to buy one thing in Lyn's story, unfortunately, but hey. Not too bad, not too bad. And since Matthew is not going to buy anything else, I'll just go ahead and have him take out the snag. There we go. Alright. Alright, first things first, we'll go ahead and trade this ring to Lyn. Energy ring, and then you can just wait whilst I'm going to try to not use you in the final battle if I can help it. But again, I might actually have to help it. Okay, I don't know if this guy's going to move at all. You may. In that case, we'll just go ahead and put Kent right here, and we'll see if this guy actually comes down. Go ahead and get up here, give Lucius his one weapon. There we go. The lightning. Oh, I forgot about the pure water. Yeah, this boosts resistance, doesn't it? Yeah, I didn't really need to use that all too much. Like, the mages were not too big of a deal in Lyn's story here, but we'll go ahead and use this. Gives you how much strength now, Lyn? 7 or 8? Yeah, oh boy, that's a big improvement. I'm glad we got that. Okay, how far can you go over here? Yeah, just to the fort, so I guess Dorcas will be a safe bet to put up here. So we are going to try to rely on the mages. The thing about Lundgren is that he, for right now, does not have his javelin equipped. It's just the silver lance. So for the first encounter that I have against him, I can use the mages and they won't be retaliated upon. Which is going to be really good, because I'm going to need the mages to hopefully get in some good shots. Again, I would like to kill him as Lyn, but I realize that it just might not be very realistic, because she might not have the power to do it. She does have the Armor Slayer, but in this game, the Slayer weapons are just not as effective on the things they're supposed to be effective against, for some reason. So, alright, so I do not want to be within Lundgren's attacking range at all, which is pretty much 2 spaces, so there's a lot of space here where he can actually attack me, so I need to be very, very cognizant of that. Let's see, we cannot go over the mountains, can we? Yeah, this is going to be a bit of a pain, but we're going to make it work. Okay, Lucius, again, I guess I'll just have you take this guy out for the easy KO against the armored unit. And everyone else can move up, I suppose. Here we go, that music kicks in, we're ready to go. Let's see, like, the thing, like, the cavalry and the archers, they're just not going to be doing anything, I don't think. I think only, like, magic and, like, the heavier items, the heavier weapons, such as the Armor Slayer and perhaps Dorcas are going to be able to do anything, but I can see if I can snipe him with Wrath, maybe. I don't know. I don't think that would do a whole lot of damage either, but... Okay. Those clouds look bad. It's going to rain again soon. Ah, man, that's not what I wanted to happen. Okay, let's see. I can't get all the way over here. How much damage can you actually do? 0! Fantastic. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Alright, Urk, you get right here. Lucius right here. Get my refresher right here for Lucius. Wrath, you get over here because you're just going to be freaking useless, unfortunately. And I guess maybe even Wallace. We can see like how much of a hit we can actually deal with Wallace. And then that's about it. These are pretty much all the units I think I can even touch this guy with. Maybe getting the hammer would have been a good idea, but let's see. Don't think I'm going to be able to do anything in this rain, though. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to move Lynn up. I can go ahead and see, like, what damages am I going to be able to deal against this guy, though. 14 with Lucius. Does not inspire a lot of strength, but I can attack twice for 28, so it could be worse. 6 for Urk. And how much HP does he have? 35. Okay, we might be able to make this work. And I'll go ahead and wait until the rain lets up for Wallace yet again. I think that's it. We just need to wait for the rain to go away now. There we go. Alright, this is when we pray to the RNG gods. Let's see how much I can do. The Manic probably... Oh, wow, it does actually do some damage. I wanted to see what the Armor Slayer does. A measly 6. Man, that's as much as the Manic. And only a 54% chance to hit, too. And Lundgren would probably... No, he would definitely kill Lynn on the second attack if that happens, so... I mean, it would be really cool to engage Lundgren with Lynn, because you get the special dialogue between Lundgren and Lynn if you do that. But at the cost of, like, losing the map and starting over because Lynn dies, I don't think so. Okay, I can't do 8 damage with Wallace, so that's a pretty fair amount. Let's go ahead and attack with Lucius first. Only a 76% chance. This is my realm, and you've entered without my permission. You will not leave these lands alive. Yeah, we'll see about that. I mean, I guess Lucius could just crit you and deal a lot of damage that way. You know, I might try to go for the kill with Lynn, but if it doesn't work out, I just need a backup plan, pretty much. Okay, Urk can do 6. I mean, chip damage. That is a fancy-looking set of armor he's got on right there. Okay, now Wallace can come in for 1 hit, too. 8. A pretty good chance of 8. 14, 15. Oh, that leaves 7. Ah, man, that kind of sucks because Lynn can do 6 with the Manic, right? Well, she can't do 12, but chances are if she hits, it'll only be 1 time. So, I mean, what are you gonna do? Okay, how much can I do with the freaking hand axe? I can do 1. 1 might be all I need, though. Let's try it. Ah, dough. Yeah, you know, I'm trying to get, like, the cool ending, but it just might not be possible, you know? Because next turn he's gonna have the Javelin equipped, and he'll probably deal... He might not be able to kill Lucius or Urk, but, it would deal a whole lot of damage to him. Okay, so let's just go ahead, like, at this point, like, the only real option I think is going to be to refresh Lucius and kill him that way, so let's just go ahead and attack with the Manic, and who knows, like, maybe Lynn crits with that 19% chance, and we get through the 54% chance of actually hitting, and we KO him, who knows. Plus, I kind of want the dialogue anyway. Although, it means Lucius, you're gonna have to hit, buddy, or this is gonna end really badly. I may live to regret this, but here we go. So you're the girl claiming kinship with my brother. You'll play this farce to the end, won't you, Lundgren? The royal house of Caelin has no need for a Sacaean mongrel. I'll put an end to this foolishness, here and now. To further your own black ambitions, you've harmed my grandfather, and the very land you ought to serve. I have neither pity nor mercy for you. Lundgren, prepare yourself. Hit it, Lynn. Do it. Welp. Do it, Lynn. Do it. Do it. Do it. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Ow. Crit. Come on. At least hit. You gotta hit at least once. Okay. Oh, I got 1 hit off. Now we have to hope and pray that Lucius comes through. Because I don't have any other way of attacking this guy. Lynn's gonna freaking die. Alright, here we go. Refresh the right person. Whew. Here we go, guys. This is gonna be stressful. Oh, I have to hit 276s or it's GG. Oh no, this isn't good. I mean, the hit percentage wouldn't be any better from right here, would it? Okay, let's see what we got. I got a bad feeling about this. Come on, one hit. Come on. Oh, whew. I was sweating a bit too much there. That annoying little girl. Nothing but a savage from Sakai. The Caelin throne should be mine. Take your level up, Lucius. You deserve it after that. And what a good level up it was. Oof. Oh, and we still have to capture with Lynn, but that'll be the next turn. We've won. At last, I can see my grandfather. You are Lady Lyndis, are you not? Who are you? I am Reissmann, the chancellor of the Caelin royal family. I have received word from Kent and Sane when you first met. But then Lundgren discovered the message and imprisoned me. It is my great pleasure to welcome you to your true home. Thank you. May I see my grandfather now? Yes, of course. Do not be shocked by what you see. Lundgren has been poisoning the Marquess's meals for some time. His body has been ravaged. He's been bedridden for months. Who is there? I said no visitors. I will see no one. What are you doing? Leave me. To die. Pardon me. My name is... I'm Lyndis. Did you say Lyndis? Is that... My father's name was Cesar, chieftain of the Lorca. My mother was... Madeline. I was raised on the plains. Could it be? Come here. Let me see your face. Oh, yes. There is no doubt. You are Madeline's true-born child. Grandfather. Lundgren told me that my daughter had died. My heir. And you, too. He told me you were dead. Thank you. Thank you for living. I am blessed. Mother and father were slain last year by brigands. I was the only survivor. I lived on, but... Lyndis, please forgive a prideful old man. If I had but accepted your parents' love, there would have been no bandits. We would have lived here together in perfect peace. Grandfather, my parents, my tribe. Our life was one of love and peace. The end was tragic, but up until the attack, we were truly happy. Truly, Madeline had a life of happiness. Knowing that gives me so much joy. Thank you, Lyndis. I can die in peace now. No, Grandfather, you mustn't say that. There's no avoiding it, Lyndis. I've taken too much poison for far too long. It's too late. Be brave, Grandfather. You will recover, believe me. On the plains, we say that illness fails in the face of a strong heart. I am with you now. You mustn't give up. You're with me. Yes. We have so much to talk about, walks to take, music to listen to. There's so much I want to do with you, so much lost time we can recover. That does sound... nice. Doesn't it? And once you're well, I'll take you to the plains. I'll show you the endless sky, the oceans of grass. I want you to know the lands my mother loved so much. The lands Madeline loved. You're right, I still have quite a bit of living to do. You can do it, Grandfather. Lyndis. Lady Lyndis! Do you honestly plan on remaining here? Tell me, truly. Yes, until my grandfather is well. I can't leave him now. I won't. The physician says that Lord Housen looks like a new man. It's like he was never ill. And it's all thanks to you, my lady. He's the only family I have left. I want him to have a long life. Lady Lyndis! What is it, Florina? I've been taken into service by House Caelin. From here on, Lady Lyndis, we'll be together always. Really? Oh, that pleases me so, but... Please don't call me Lady Lyndis. For you, I'm still just Lynn. My Pegasus and I fly for your house now. I am your servant. There are rules to follow. Florina? I'm happiest when I'm with you. That's more important than how I address you. Please. I suppose I'll just have to get used to it, right? Very well. I understand. Oh, thank you. I do love you, Lynn. Lady Lyndis. Oh, Florina. Lady Lyndis, I've decided to stay too. Will, weren't you planning on returning home? Well, I was, but I've grown quite fond of Lyndis's legions, you know. I couldn't possibly leave everyone behind. I'll send word to my family regarding my decision. I'm pleased to have you, Will. Thank you. Thank you, my lady. Mark, you're leaving, aren't you? No, I'm not asking you to stay. It's just, I'll miss you. When I found you unconscious on the plains, I had no idea we would be together for so long. You've helped us so much, and I'm sure you've learned all you can from us. You'll do just fine on your own. I have the utmost faith that you'll be a master tactician, Mark. As from someone who's seen you at work. Well then, take care. I hope I see you again. I'm sure that I will. Someday. And there we go, that is the end of Lynn's story, and usually at the end of these Fire Emblem stories, you'll get a nice little summary along with the stats of all the units that you use. But the game is far from over, don't you mistake it. I mean, this would have been a kind of comically short game if that was the case, at least by Fire Emblem standards, but there's a few ways to judge Lynn's campaign. You know, I started at the very beginning saying that sometimes Lynn's campaign here at the beginning of this first localized game is criticized because it is just an elongated tutorial, but I think you have to evaluate it in the context of this was a lot of people's first Fire Emblem game. And not just in the States, all around the world, really. So I think from just that perspective and that context, I think it works as a tutorial very, very well, because Fire Emblem can be a very complicated game at times. So kind of introducing everything in a kind of a slow and steady rate to the player, I think is the best way to introduce the player to all of those mechanics, especially when this type of game may have especially been brand new to a lot of people, but also on its own, when we're not just judging it as a tutorial for the first localized game outside of Japan. I think it's a nice little story. You know, it's really short compared to a lot of other Fire Emblem stories, of course, but I think, like, it is simplistic. It doesn't have the twists and turns and the depth that about pretty much every other Fire Emblem story would have for the most part, but I think the characters are really charming. They had a ton of character with them. Lynn is really likable as a protagonist, as a nice little underdog protagonist. I think the story itself, you know, it's a tried and true one, right? You go and you take care of the usurper to the throne, and the proper heir is eventually called upon to take her true place, you know? And it's kind of sugared on top that the actual Marquess did not end up dying. I'm just, like, observing all the artwork right here. Like, this wasn't seen throughout the game, I don't think. It's just here during the little credits, unfortunately, which kind of sucks because the art that they have is actually pretty great. But I guess what I'm trying to say is that Lynn's story, I think even within the context of a tutorial, and without that context, I think it's pretty great. It's a great introduction to Fire Emblem, and I think it's a nice little piece of Fire Emblem itself as well. But like I said, this is just the beginning of the game. We have a whole lot more of Fire Emblem for the GBA to go, or Fire Emblem the Blazing Blade, whatever you would like to call it. But as it stands right now, that is it for Lynn's story. A nice little tale, I have to say. Not the last time we'll ever see Lynn, though, for sure. Lynn now lives with her grandfather as Lady Lyndis of Castle Caelin, and under his rule, he will do something, as unfortunately I did not read fast enough, but here we go. Maybe I'll have better luck with this one. On clear, dry nights, Lynn can be seen high atop a hill near the castle. Perhaps she is remembering the home of her youth, the plains of Caelin. But does she still long for those plains? Will she actually become the heir to Caelin? Interesting things to consider. Here ends Lynn's story. Would you like to save your progress? Yes, of course. Go ahead and make my little backup save right here. But guys, we still have a bit further to go. Continue playing? But what would we possibly have to continue playing? Well, there were a few other characters that were introduced in Lynn's story who may have seemed a bit minor, but who actually have a lot more to them. So next time we start Ellawood's story.